In today's news, there have been many rumours circulating in the crypto community recently, many of which delve into the imminent decisions that may be made by Blackrock, the $10 trillion asset manager, the largest asset manager in the world, the ones pulling the strings from behind the scenes. Now, some of these rumours state that BlackRock CEO Larry Fink could become the Treasury Secretary in the Trump administration, which would be huge news. Larry Fink has recently publicly disclosed that he is now extremely bullish on crypto and its future in the financial system. So if he was to become the Treasury Secretary, this would have many unexpected bullish benefits in the crypto and future financial markets that many won't be prepared for. There are also rumours constantly circulating that BlackRock is holding XRP, increasing their position in XRP, they're in partnership with XRP and Ripple, and that they are gearing up to launch XRP ETFs. Despite the fact that Larry Fink and Brad Garlinghouse have constantly avoided answering this question, and I believe that this is a likelihood, it is very, very possible, resulting in an explosion in the price of XRP, and let me explain why. BlackRock never loses. They are the best when it comes to making good investment decisions, and that is because they have a piece of super AI technology called Aladdin, a network of 5,000 supercomputers which they use for trading with immaculate precision. Aladdin is the combination of human expertise and machine intelligence that is the perfect synergy that is reshaping the financial landscape, and it is so good that they are selling access to this piece of AI to the big TradeFi and fintech companies like Microsoft, Bank of America, Goldman Sachs, Citigroup, Vanguard, Wells Fargo, and so on. So with the absolute perfect trading machine, of course, they would be looking at XRP. It is extremely undervalued, and they will do whatever they can to increase XRP's value to make as much money off it in the long term, like offering an XRP ETF. The Black Swan Capitalist posted a report on BlackRock and JP Morgan increasing their position in XRP, a report that allegedly was removed minutes after gaining traction, which is convenient, I know, but as we can see here, before diving into the findings of the report, it is crucial to understand a solid understanding of XRP and its role within the cryptocurrency ecosystem. XRP is a cryptocurrency developed by Ripple Labs, designed to facilitate fast and cheap cross-border payments. Unlike Bitcoin and Ethereum, which function primarily as value deposits and platforms for decentralized applications, XRP aims to bridge the gap between traditional financial systems and blockchain technology. JP Morgan's move into the world of cryptocurrencies, particularly with XRP, is noteworthy for several reasons. First and foremost, it signals a growing acceptance of digital assets by traditional financial institutions. XRP's focus on facilitating international transactions aligns with JP Morgan's global presence, potentially offering a more efficient means of cross-border payments. But JP Morgan isn't the only major financial institution expressing interest in XRP. According to a recent report published by Investing, BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, is also eyeing XRP as part of its investment portfolio. This further underlines the growing appeal of XRP among institutional investors, and BlackRock's potential entry into the XRP market is significant considering the company's reputation for making strategic and well-informed investment decisions with the help of their Aladdin supercomputer AI software. While BlackRock has not made any official announcements regarding its XRP intentions, the mere mention of its interest in this digital asset carries substantial weight in the crypto industry. This, of course, is not financial advice, but the most common saying in trading is buy the rumor and sell the news, and also that BlackRock never loses. Keep in mind as well that institutions will always lie to the masses to keep them distracted with the likes of Bitcoin because they want to maximize on their profits in assets that will make a real difference, the ones that are helping with the new monetary system that will make them the most money, like XRP. And also think about how successful Bitcoin ETFs were, and then understand that they won't be nearly as successful as XRP ETFs once they are released. Here we can see an interview of BlackRock CEO describing Ripple's distributed ledger network. Read between the lines, he may not name XRP, but if you know what Ripple is building and you know what XRP is, then you know that what I think is talking about is in fact XRP. Take a listen.
This technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of the huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. And if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
So as you heard him say, we believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. BlackRock knows they can make an absurd amount of money by launching ETFs in this crypto market. Hence why they recently just dropped a video for their investors regarding the newly launched Ethereum ETFs. Larry Fink has also publicly disclosed that IBIT is the fastest growing ETF in the history of ETFs, and they started with Bitcoin. Now today it's going to be Ethereum as well, and since Larry Fink can't talk about an XRP ETF, the question is whether BlackRock will launch an XRP ETF in the future. And in my personal opinion, I believe that they most definitely will. It is an inevitability. Because Ripple is the only asset that has legal regulatory clarity, the first ever in the history of crypto history ever that isn't up for debate anymore. It is a matter of fact. We are only awaiting for the final judgment in this lawsuit that will close this case for good, and this decision, this victory for Ripple, will greenlight US institutions the likes of BlackRock to start mass adoption of XRP. And there's widespread speculation that the closed door meetings happening in 2 days, July 25th, will be talks of a settlement deal with Ripple and the SEC, because the following day is the deadline to file a notice related to the exclusion of experts' testimony. And Brad Garling has recently stated on Bloomberg that he expects the Ripple versus SEC case to be resolved very soon, before the end of this summer at the very latest. XRP is an integral piece to this new monetary system, and we are still so early with it. It is so undervalued, and BlackRock know this, which is why I strongly believe that they will definitely want to file for an XRP ETF the moment that they are allowed. As Brian Brooks, the managing partner of Valor Capital Group, states in this interview, Ripple isn't trying to replace the US dollar, it's focused on transforming the value transmission system, hence its price is as inconsequential as Google's early volatility. Listen very closely.
So the point that I always try and tell people is, the biggest issue that I always try and focus on is cryptocurrencies are really not about currency. And the biggest misunderstanding of this whole discussion is the belief that if crypto is not doing a great job of replacing the US dollar, then crypto is failing in its mission. And what I think we'll talk about a little bit today is the idea that most of crypto is about replacing the centralized banking system with networks that allow user control versus bank CEO control. The crypto assets that have prices are more like internet stocks. It's more like you bet on Google if you think there's going to be high internet traffic, and you short Google if you think people are going to go back to the post office, right? But it's not that Ethereum or Ripple or anything else is trying to replace the US dollar. It's trying to replace a system of transmitting value. And we'll talk a lot more about that. So for me, the prices are not that relevant any more than Google's volatility is. And in the early days of Google, that was super volatile.
So Ripple and XRP is like Google in the early days. Just imagine how rich you would be if you were part of that minute 1% that knew of Google, knew what its potential would be like, and decided to hedge your bets on it. Now, again, this is not financial advice, but do as you please. You can fund XRP all you want. It really doesn't bother me. I invest in XRP because I believe in its future, and I'm telling you about it because I don't want you to miss out on a life-changing opportunity. So do your own research, and remember, don't look short-term, think long-term, and I'll see you in the next one.